Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Dwarf Fortress! I'm BirdyBot, let's play some more! So, while I was away, I designated some new areas to be discovered, to be uncovered. Here we have a hospital and training room sort of idea. I just thought it was adorable. They look like sort of crabs or bugs. Crabs! And underneath, I have, this is going to be sort of like the, let me zoom out one little touch. There we go. This is going to be sort of like a, tavern with rooms. And this little dugout here is going to be for the brook. We're going to tap that brook so that when we have our hospital on the layer above, we'll be able to, build a well, which will be super cute. Our area here is all dug out, the kitchen area, and we'll soon be fixing everything up and as soon as we unpause. Here's our crafting level. Looks pretty good so far. And right underneath, of course, is an area. This is going to connect and create a magma pipe. So that will go directly underneath where I plan to have our magma forges. And I have an expansion area too if I feel like, gosh, I need a whole bunch extra. And then, you might have peeked at it. This is going to be a temple level. I'm pretty sure I'm going to expand this more. And in the center will be the library. So that'll be the, each one of the gods can have their own little shrine or temple. As long as you have, I think it's a table or something like that to designate. Yeah, it has to be like a meeting hall. And finally, I left some space and this will be our bedrooms. I like doing fractal designs. This one didn't turn out so hot, but we'll see. There's sort of like an area for perhaps like noble rooms, maybe? I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be cool, okay? And then that's the final layer. So, let's do some building of workshops. We're gonna build some, perhaps the butcher's shop. Because I've actually built out additional rooms above, as you'll see. Oh, and I'm definitely building these on a microcline, baby. Oh, yeah. These, let me just use my cursor here. Wow, okay, well, this works. Anyways, this area here is gonna be our butcherable peacocks. And these will be our egg-laying peacocks. So we'll have them in 2 separate rooms. So I know that as soon as like adult peahens or adult chickens, I cannot speak. I've been designating so much that my brain has stopped working. As soon as we have adults, we'll be able to just butcher them. Boom, boom, done, done. Bob's your uncle. So we're gonna place a tanner's workshop right beside, even though that's not really a kitchen thing. It's nice to just get that rolling straight away. And then finally, we're gonna have a kitchen, also made of microcline. Beautiful. And a sill. We're just gonna kind of have that all tucked together. Like I did so. Perfect. A fishery would be nice. That would be real nice. Real nice. Where's my microcline? Where is it? Do I really not have that much microcline? No. Oh, no. Kimberlite, that'd be hilarious. For the fishery? Sure. I don't even think we have a fisher dwarf yet, so screw him. Alright there. So, the other thing is, we're currently done designating building that, so I'm going to get this craft dwarf thing going. So we're going to release the hounds on this one. It's going to be a lot of digging. It's gonna be a long, long time. Yeah, they're gonna dig for a long time. So let's unpause it. You'll see these guys, these immediately launch out and start doing some work. Now I notice we've kind of tucked the craft dwarfs all kind of in one corner, but you know what, that might be okay. I'm gonna hit I for zone. We're gonna place the zone right here, and we're gonna place the zone right here. And in this one, I'm just gonna hit N for pen and pasture, and I'm gonna give this to all of my little hens and peacocks. Great. And then in this one, this will be the other pen and pasture. We'll move chicks as they're born and plop them in there. So we'll have meat and eggs eventually. Next, but certainly not least, is our food storage stockpile. Let's see how we want to do this. I'm going to create P for pile, food. Now, what am I thinking here? It might be cool to have like meats, fish, meats and fish. Yeah, let's do a couple little fancy pants stockpiles. So let's do. The sill will really want meat. So let's maybe do this. We'll do meat. We'll do like plants. Well, actually, we'll need a huge plant stockpile, so I'm just gonna extend that all the way down. Like this. And drink and prepared food, we're gonna place here for now, and then we're gonna get rid of that later. So of course, each one of these stockpiles, I'm gonna change the settings right away. So I'm gonna block all. I'm gonna allow for prepared food, which is you, weirdly enough, and I'm gonna permit drinks. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. In this one, up here, I'm gonna block all, and I'm gonna permit meat and fish and unprepared fish because, hey, I'm not gonna let eggs come in though, because for a while we're just gonna wanna have eggs just pumping out. And this will be the plant stockpile. So block all and just permit plants. Because of course, the most important good made by our poor dwarves are gonna be drink, which we are running dangerously low on. Strangely, we have a lot of fish. Did we bring fish? Huh. I don't remember. Probably. So that sill is up and running. I'm gonna get rid of this stockpile that's currently over here because I don't really want them playing with this stockpile anymore. We want them to start moving stuff in here. We're gonna move that prepared stockpile as well as the drink stockpile. We're gonna move all that later when we get like a designated area. But for now, that it's gonna be inside the kitchen just to make it easier. Oh, and also, I'm gonna make a second stockpile, a furniture stockpile. This might sound a little weird, but it's gonna go right here, and it's gonna only store barrels. Because you know what? So I'm gonna forbid types, but I'm gonna go find barrels. Yeah, just barrels. So any extra barrels will just store right there so that people can just like boom, 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 grab more barrels. With the workflow plugin, I've set up a couple different workflow items. So maybe I'll show you how this workflow attachment works. So what I'll do is I'll cancel this task. So what I've done is when you press, so I'll add a task. That's how I'll start it. V for barrel. And when I want to use the workflow plugin, it's usually for things that you want like a certain range of. So anytime you run out of it, you start making more. So I'm going to use Alt W. I definitely want to enable the plugin, so I'll say yes. And now, here's the current limit, 5 to 10 barrels. Currently there's 7 barrels in the fortress, and so anytime it goes below 5, he'll start making more. I think that's decent. Hopefully that'll be a good enough range to anticipate problems. And now all these guys are moving in some barrels. They're also moving in all the prepared food, which is great. I'm gonna zoom in just a weeny bit. Weird. Now, let's peek at how we're doing down here. Each one of these the giant rooms is going to be a stockpile for a certain type of good. Maybe stone or wood or potentially ores, raw ores or gems. And even like leather goods and clothing later on. And perhaps even like parchment. That might be interesting. Let's go right there. Perfect. Okay. But it's going to take a while to dig out. And we're going to need to do some serious sill business. So I'm going to just tell him to drink from plant forever. This is, I believe I gave it to poor grower, who I haven't actually gotten him to grow anything. So let's also set up those. So I have 2 giant areas, which will be for plum helmets. So I'm going to go to A, spring, and B, summer, C, plum helmets, D, plum helmets. I'll do one more plum helmet one. That's a lot of plum helmets, BirdyBot. I know, but I love plum helmets. Okay, and now here's our weird ones. So we'll do cave wheat, sweet pods, cave wheat, and dimple cups. And then on this one, pigtails, plum helmets. I love plum helmets. Pigtails and plum helmets. This one, I think I want a little more cave wheat, and then I'll mix it up with the other one. Pigtails, yeah. Cool. And I do have a special stockpile just for seeds right around this. So hopefully that works out. Excellent. Our peacocks are moving in. Now, as these guys work, yeah, I mean, the funny thing about what in the world is that? What are you doing? Giant flying squirrel. Oh, we gotta catch us some of those. Let's look at them. A large monster taking the shape of a flying squirrel. He's giant and muscular. Oh, yeah. She isn't very muscular, but has a gigantic build. Awesome. Let's watch them fly. Are they mean? No, they get spooked. We should set up some cage traps, hey? Look at these little guys. So cute. I wonder if we could breed them or tame them. I should check the wiki. All right, nothing else is building and our sill's not working. So let's just discover who is currently doing what. Mason, Miner, they're all sleeping. Okay, fair enough. It's been a long season. This is our dormitory. I've aptly named it. I believe I named it. What did I name it? Oh, right. My dwarf fortress crashed just a little while ago, so I think I might have lost that. But you know what? It's good that they're already sleeping. This dormitory is D for dormitory. I'm gonna name it the Hallway of Hell. This is an awful place to sleep, and I'm cognizant of that. I know. But it'll be where our overflow goes, just for now. Okay. The planter is awake. What does he want to do? He wants to plant seeds. Okay. Well, that takes priority. Although we really do need some more drink. Our horse is a little spooked. What's wrong, bud? Needs empty bucket. Now, why are you trying to give water? Usually that's a sign of someone being ill, but he might be trying to give an animal water. Let's just check our... Yeah, everyone's thinking about it. I sure hope that we haven't already run out of drink. Anyways, good looking tavern. This is one of my pet peeves, is when the dwarves reassign themselves the digging task. They often do it in the most bizarre way possible. Like, why are you working over there? Can you just finish a room at a time, please? I suppose I could designate more properly, and I could actually give some more intelligent, like, priorities. But alas, poor York, we're just gonna brute force through this. Now, I don't know if you've just peeked at that message, but we have struck rock crystal, which is actually a very special type of rock. You can make clear glass, or no, crystal glass with it, which is so pretty. Oh, new migrants. All right, let's count. We got, bunch of giant flying squirrels. Okay, so we don't have a meeting hall, so they're not actually gonna come in, which is annoying. Let's quickly build a table. And perhaps a throne. And we can just put our little table down. And hopefully they'll just, like, show up. Because at this point, They're not gonna walk in. Maybe I can start placing some doors and that'll make them come. So I'm gonna turn planning mode on so that I can just place a bunch of doors without having to worry about it. Building doors. So much fun. And hopefully this will bring the migrants closer. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple places to put doors. This is gonna make the mason go crazy. He's gonna be like, I have so much work to do all of a sudden. Why?
'Cause that's your job, buddy.
Here we go. Watch them come. At least I think they'll come now. Unless it's only one dwarf. Anybody else? No. He's just sitting there. What's your name, bud? I'm a new arrival. Oh, he's got some music to him. The wispy skirt. Oh, devil. He's a competent mace dwarf. Do I have a table? Nope, not yet. So I do kind of need a meeting hall. That was a bit of an oversight. But they'll come, right? Oh, mamacita, what is that? What is this animal? The giant red panda. Oh, cool. Oh, there's so many cool things to catch. Okay, here comes a farmer. And there's another farmer in the wings, nervously waiting. I hope he's not scared to cross the brook. It's not that big, guys. Come on. As per usual. Oh, Dwarf Fortress, you're crazy. You're crazy. All right, the other thing I'd like to build, actually, I'll try to build it in this area. Build workshop. Oh, easy girl. Craftsdorf's workshop, which is R. We're gonna build it right here. Be fun to build it out of something crazy. Orthoclays? I'm gonna want some of that for later. Andesite, because of course orthoclays is a magma-safe stone. The more you know. Excellent. And as soon as all these farmers and whatever migrants arrive, we'll be able to basically, like,
What am I trying to say here, BirdyBot?
I'm just gonna make this wood stockpile bigger. That'll get people moving. I hope.
Do you want a job? Excuse me? Do you want a job?
Yeah. Oh, we got a child. Curse the day. Let's see. How old is this kid?
How old are you, kid?
I'm gonna view ya.
We should all do work together.
Okay. Weird. He is 11 years old. He's rarely sick. Cool. He dreams one day of mastering a skill. That's great, bud. Did your mother and father come? Yeah, they did. Cool. Cool. Huh. Alright, I really need a meeting hall. Most definitely. Got a table? Nope. I stressed out the mason with the doors. Sorry. Because unfortunately the child won't move. Really. Oh, we got a trapper too. Cool. It's good to get peasants during this time. Made a masterpiece door. Love that. Way to go, bud. You're doing good things. We'll be moving our carpenter's workshop inside too. It'll be great. It'll be beautiful. Excellent. Back upstairs. How are we doing on this whole migrant problem? Looks like we got one just make-believing. So let's take a look at our migrants using Dwarf Therapist. Connect to diff. I'm going to sort them by migration wave. Let's take a look. Okay, so apparently 7 arrived. I didn't really see them arrive, but they're mostly all hauling. Some of them are planting. Oh, baby. Okay, so let's take a look at them. We have an 11-year-old child that is competent wind instrumentalist. Great. Our hammerman is also a grower. That's fabulous. I'm gonna leave those skills on, actually. Oh, we have a beekeeper too. Excellent. Now, another tanner, miller, gelder. Okay. Another one? Oh boy. Butcher, brewer, presser. That's actually great. I'm gonna turn... Yeah, brewery's good. That's fine. Oh wow, we got like straight up peasants. Wow. No one stellar. You know what? This is the area that we need lots of help in, so I'm not sad about that. What I might do, since we have so many butchers, let's take a look at their roles. And is anybody like really into fishing? Yeah, faff. I'm gonna turn fishing on this guy. Fish cleaning, fish dissector. We'll get some fishing going with that. Maybe turn off butchery. I mean, I could start getting engravers going right now, but meh. So one of the important things is we do need to set an area, a zone, in fact, that will be our fishing zone. So I'm just gonna snag this little portion right here. And I'm gonna say not only is it a water source for now, it's also a fishing zone. So hopefully we'll get this built, which is built of kimberlite. It just needs someone to build it, actually. And our growers are hard at work already. In the future, we'll probably turn on herbalism on those growers, but for now, I think they're busy enough doing all of those tasks. And we'll make a dedicated cook and a dedicated brewer. That's like the only job they do. But so far, it's not going to be so bad. Okay, there is a table. Excellent. Build a table. I'm just going to build it right here. How about a chair? Sure. Sweet. The other thing I need to get going toot sweet is a craftsdwarf's workshop. Carpenter's workshop, easy girl. Oh wait, I did make one. Oh, dwarf fortress. So we could get a stone crafter going. You know what? That's actually a great idea. Let us grab a stone crafter. Who would love to be a stone crafter in our second group? So, looks like our other butcher, who also likes to be a brewer. Sure. You are hired, my dear. I'm gonna turn her off brewer, though. Maybe we'll get the other guy to... Well, actually, she's pretty good. I'll take it off Moses for now. Adequate brewer? Let's just leave it on. Worst case scenario, we regret it later. Right? Because we do need to make nest boxes. Gonna cut up the land. We're also gonna want a mason's workshop up here. In fact, I kind of like to do like more than one. Because usually you end up with quite a few masons. So this will be the like stoneworking stone pile that'll be up here. In fact, let's just line this with masons workshops. Because you can start doing cool things like assigning jobs just to one mason workshop with a stockpile for just that guy. That can be kind of interesting. We're definitely not going to be making a stone stockpile yet, though, because that would cause grand scale panic. So let's see if someone comes down and takes care of this stone crafting workshop. Looks like the doors are a big issue for these guys. Let's see. Now, does this... It still has some stuff on it, but I'm going to actually I'm going to cancel this task, and I'm going to remove this building. Because we now have a place for him to work. Look at this guy. Who is this? Oh, one of our miners is just eating on this new bench we made. Nice job, buddy. Okay. A I'd love to get a manager, but I'd also love to get a bookkeeper. So let's go to the noble screen, which is N. Grab our herbalist, who is a decent bookkeeper, which is to say terrible. We're going to ask him to do the highest precision, and he'll have to work in an office. So I'm going to give him this study, which is just a chair. There we go. There you go, my dear. So he will begin to study the records and see how much of each thing we have, so that when we look at our Z menu, we'll be able to see, oh, we actually have 30 drink or 50 drink. Now, while I'm at the Z menu, I should definitely check and see what's being cooked. Because unfortunately, they have a tendency to enjoy cooking seed. Meat, fish, other. That's all fine. Don't really want them to cook plump helmets though, because unfortunately when you cook plump helmets, you lose the seed. So we don't want to do that. Rope reeds. It's kind of a weird thing. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So right away, do we have a kitchen maid? Nope, not yet. We may want to assign a cook to somebody else. It's a tough decision. Okay, as you can see, our bookkeeper is hard at work already. Oh, I love it. So and soon we'll be able, yeah, there you go. We can see that we only have 21 drink left.
Oh boy, the race is on.
Now, is our brewer showing up for work?
What?
I don't see him yet. So let's go back to DF Hack, and that person that we assigned as brewer is also our best farmer. What do we want to do? I think I'm going to actually take him off farming and get him just to cook. I know he's great at farming so far, but we really need him to focus on brew and drink. He's also the cook. Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's see if he shows up for work if we do that. Yes, he is. Awesome. Oh wait, no, that's the cook. Sweet. Okay. I think it's the same guy, right? Let's take a look. Yeah. So, at the sill, should want to brew some stuff. What are you thinking, bud? Will he brew? Don't want it to be suspended. Did we get an error message about it? Okay, so he didn't actually have anything he could brew at that time. But we are getting plump helmets, so hopefully that'll do it. We'll keep our eyes peeled for an error message. In the meantime, let's take a look at our crafting level. Ah, yeah! Oh, they're just cleaning this out like nobody's bees. Alright, so we're going to build our carpentry workshop. I think here will be a cool place to have it. Sure. And let's get 2 of those. And another crafts dwarfs. I think that'll do it for... Oh, you know, we need a mason's workshop, or a mechanic's workshop. So let's put that there. I know we end up using stone, but...
Oh, we can't do it all.
Now the crafts dwarfs workshop is built already, so let's get a bunch of nest box. Oh, easy girl. Rock, and we're gonna get nest boxes. So we're gonna just add that several times. If I had a manager, I could just order up, say, 20 or so. The other thing I do really need to build is a trade depot. I'm gonna build it outside for now. There we go. I don't have anything to trade per se, but by next season we will. And I don't really want them to just bypass our site. Now, the next area I'm hoping to build will be the bedrooms. It's only a small unit, but I think that'll be the ideal spot. The ideal next move. Yes. Oh man, this game is so relaxing. I love just watching them do their thing. You know? Doing their thing. So we haven't sorted out a safety measure yet. So let's take a look at maybe building just a small bridge right. Let me just see what's above us. So if I built it here, it would flip up. Maybe just one here. So it would flip up and close. We're going to say the bridge raises WASTX. So it's going to raise bloop, up like that. And I'm going to build it out of wood will be fine, I think. I mean, if someone's going to destroy it, they're really going to destroy it. But this will be our, like, first defense. And then we're going to build all kinds of crazy cage traps for our baddies to go through. The danger zone. Excellent. It'd be cool if I got a message. Yeah, okay, look at this guy. He's working already on nest boxes. Thanks, man. I needed that. Once we have a handful of idlers, I will start moving the wood inside, since it's not great to keep it outside. And the depot will not stay there. It's gonna end up being probably in inside the fortress once I move all these crazy stockpiles I have. Let's see if we've got some nest boxes. Yeah, we do. Let's place one here and one here. Since the stockpiles don't accept eggs, they won't steal immediately the eggs from peacocks that lay there. So we should see as soon as, some are placed, they're gonna go run after and lay some eggs. Cool. And with our workflow plugin, it is now detected that we need more barrels. So that'll just kind of happen naturally. Great, we now have 106 drink. Excellent. Quite, yes, good. I'm so in love with this biome. Mirthful, man. So funny. Let's take a look at the units and see what's here. Giant sparrow, giant porcupine. Man, these all sound so delicious. We should have a zoo. I'm gonna just build some more nest boxes. Man, he's just pumping them out. It's great. In fact, with DF Hack, I can go into planning mode, can I? No, I can't. I can't do it. So we should be, we're doing a lot better for food. Let's also get a cook to work on making some lavish meals on repeat. What I'd like, though, this might be a little tricksy rabbit, but we only have one decent cook. And I think we should just have a dedicated cook. So who wants to, for cook, I think it's him. Even though this guy is much more skilled, I think we should just have him as the cook. So for the entire time, he will just comfortably cook. He won't have any other jobs. So when I need cooking to be done quickly, he'll do it immediately. He won't be distracted other than growing, which I think is a good other path for a cook. Look at all the eggs we're gonna get. So those will all hatch because I'm not stealing them from their incubation. Which is so exciting.
Oh yeah, we're getting lots of drinks. It's great.
Yeah, looks like the poor carpenter is just working on for the weekend here. Catching up that barrel order. Ooh, golden barrel. Barrel? Barrel. Cool. Keep it up, boys. So, if you'll notice, there's lots and lots of spam about seeds that have moved. People are just getting cheesed off, but it's because there's barrels in the seed stockpile. And so when someone goes to pick up a seed, they move the entire barrel, which has all of the bags inside it. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, but you just have to ignore it after a while. Now, we actually can do this crazy magma dig. I just need one piece of orthoclase made into a floodgate. And for that, I feel like I need a manager. So I'm gonna go to Nobles. Oh, hold up. Autosave is happening. Hands off the keyboard. We are back. But you know what, guys? This is a great time to let the episode off here. When we get back, I think we will continue digging out sections and doing the magma pipe. All right, guys, have an awesome day.